It's a volleyball night here in Upper St. Clair, Pennsylvania. In today's game, we have the Upper St. Clair Panthers, who are the home team, playing the Moon Area Tigers. The Panthers are going to be coached by head coach Josh Ficarelli with assistant coaches Steve Hope, Russ Hoberg, Tyler Brennan, and Andrew Shenko. The student assistants are Leah Curran, Emma Galligan, Jamie King, and Brendan Pacalo. Here filming with me is Sierra Irez and Akshur Galakia. And for the Moon Area Tigers, head coach Sam Woods, assistant coach Sarah Durham. Panthers appear to be getting excited for the game. The Panthers are coming off of a rough away loss to Pine Richland just yesterday. Feeling confident and ready to go in this one. Upper St. Clair is going to be on your left, Moon Area on the right for the first third games. For those of you out there joining us for the first time, volleyball is going to be played 5 sets. Varsity volleyball is going to be 5 sets. First team to 25 wins the set. First team to win 3 sets win the game. In the case that it goes to 5 games, that one will only be played to 15, and hopefully we'll be able to see one of those tonight. Starting for the Panthers, number 22, Bryce Cook. Sorry, my bad. Number 12, Bryce Cook. Number 22, Nolan Kondrich. Number 66, Joey DiGiorno. Number 20, Steven Urena. Number 11, Eric Lehman. And number 7, Dan King. For Moon, we have number 12, Matt Gregos. Number 13, Ethan Harrington. Number 14, Mark Techman. Number 15, Garrett Slane. And the Panthers get the first point of the game. Also for Moon, you have number 9, Ben Fuller, and number 11, Tim Jockers. Panthers on a 2-0 run to start the game. Bryce Cook with the serve. Well played by number 11, Tim Jockers. Hit. Good save by Joey DiGiorno to Steven. Good over by Garrett Slane. Dan King with the hit. The Panthers are fired up. The scoreboard is wrong, everyone. The real score right now is 3-0. They're working down over there to fix that. Bryce Cook with a serve that goes out of bounds. And now it will be Moon Ball serving to the Panthers. 3-1 is the score in favor of Upper St. Clair. Lehman with the set to Dan King. Oh, with a tip. Ooh. It appears Dan King hit the net on the hit, which is illegal, and the point goes to Moon. At no point is anybody on your team allowed to come in contact with the net, go under the net. It will be a point for the other team. Joey DiGiorno with the set. Ooh, out of bounds by number 15, Garrett Slane. That's a Panthers point, and they will get the ball back. Serving for the Panthers will be Jake Basic, subs into the game for Steven Urena, and Jake Basic will get the serve. And number 11, Tim Jockers, cannot get the pass to his setter. Number 14, Mike Techman. Basic with the serve to Jockers. Ooh, okay. The ball hit the net, which is legal, and you can play it off the net, but your team only has 3 hits to get the ball over. So that was a legal play. It's number 14, Mike Techman. Dan King with a hit. Noah Rhodes with the set. So, my bad, Ben Fuller with the set. Eric Lehman with the hit over the net. Oh, that is going to be out of bounds. Panthers point. Line judging for today, on the left, we have number 14 for the JV team, Brady Warmbine, and number 13 for the JV team, James Coors, on your right. Nice touch by Basic to Cook. Just a little bit outside. Oh, ooh, okay. It appears that the Moon Tigers touched the ball, and it went out of bounds, which does mean that it is the Panthers' point. Score is 8-2 in favor of Upper St. Clair. Basic with the serve. Nicely played by Moon. 13 into the net, and it hits the ground. That is going to be Upper St. Clair's point. Ethan Harrington with the hit just there. And Moon will call its first timeout. Upper St. Clair will gather its troops together, as will Moon, and discuss game so far. It appears that Moon's making a lot of unforced errors. Panthers are playing pretty well to start. Current score 9-2, Upper St. Clair. Teams breaking their huddles now. And action will resume shortly. Jake Basic with the serve for Upper St. Clair. Good serve to Jockers. Hit. Nice set by Eric Lehman to Bryce Cook. And that does not go over the net, so that will be Moon ball and the point. Serving now for Moon will be number 11, Tim Jockers, the senior. Well played point by the Panthers. That is their point. Now serving for the Panthers is junior defensive specialist Joey DiGiorno. DiGiorno with the serve. Good serve to Jockers. Jockers to Fuller. Fuller to Harrington. Nick Kondo with the hit over the net. Fuller. Ooh, good hit by number 14, Mike Techman, the junior setter. Serving for Moon there is Mike Techman. Played by Basic to Lehman. To Kondrich. Oh, what a hit. Serving now for the Panthers, number 11, Eric Lehman, the junior setter. Current score 11-4, Upper St. Clair. Lehman, oh, into the net. That will be Moon ball and point. Serving for Moon now, number 13, Ethan Harrington. Harrington just a little bit outside. Good call by Brady Warmbine, and now it will be the Panthers ball. Serving for Upper St. Clair, number 9, defensive specialist, and the senior Rob Mackey. Nice serve by Mackey. Well played. To Cook. Ooh, good hit. The corners are a great place to hit in volleyball. Well played by Bryce Cook. Makes it hard for the defense to get it. Ooh, on the line. That is in and will be Moon ball. Either way, I'm pretty sure the ref said that Upper St. Clair tipped it, so even if it was out, that still would have been Moon ball. Current score 13-6 in favor of the Panthers. Number 23, Josh Nuttall with the hit that does not go over, the senior. Now serving for St. Clair, Nick Kondo, the junior middle. And Kondo's serve does not find the court. Ben Fuller, the sophomore, serving now. Good serve to Bryce Cook. To Lehman. To Cook. Oh, what a hit by Bryce Cook. And now Bryce Cook, the senior, will be serving. 15-7, Upper St. Clair. Nice serve by Cook. Nice set by Fuller. Oh, well played by the Panthers. Fuller. Way to get there. Joey DiGiorno. To Urena. Ooh, that's a double hit, everybody. So that means that the ball had hit his hands twice as he was setting it, which is not legal, and that will be the Panthers' ball. Cook again with the serve. Little miscommunication there by Moon, but it worked out. To Urena. Nicely played by Urena. Oh, wow, great comeback by Moon. To Lehman. To Cook. Oh, wow. Just inside the line for Bryce Cook. And Moon will use its second timeout. Current score is 17-7, Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair only needs 8 points to get the set 1 victory. Moon needs 18. Two games ago, the Panthers had an exciting road victory at Kanamak for their first section win of the season. It's been a rough season so far for the Panthers at a 2-7 record. Their victories coming against Central Catholic and that Kanamak team. Looking for the win here tonight. Panthers will get the ball to start. Bryce Cook still with the serve. Good serve by Cook. Nicely played by Jockers. Into the net, and they cannot recover it. That will be the Upper St. Clair Panthers ball. 18-7 to score. Bryce Cook with the serve. Into the net, that will be Moon ball. 18-8, current score. Number 15, Garrett Slane, the senior, with the serve. To Joey DiGiorno. To Eric Lehman. To Urena. Nicely played by number 13, Ethan Harrington. To Bryce Cook. Oh, he tipped it. That will be the Panthers' ball, since I believe it was number 9, Ben Fuller, came in contact with it before it went out of bounds. Jake Basic checking into the game now for Steven Urena. And Nolan Condrich checking into the game for senior Rob Mackey. Junior, Jake Basic with the serve for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Current score 19-8. Rough first hit by number 11, Tim Jockers. His setter, Ben Fuller, could not get it. That will be the Panthers' point. Jake Basic with the serve. Into the net, that will be Moon ball. 20-9. Panthers look pretty good so far. Number 11, Tim Jockers, the senior, with the serve. To Lehman. Oh, his signature little dump over when they're expecting the set. Nicely played by Eric Lehman, the junior setter. Joey DiGiorno with the serve. Nicely played by Joey DiGiorno. And Jockers was a little hazed, could not get control of the ball. Joey DiGiorno with the serve. Nicely played. To number 23, Josh Nuttall. Bryce Cook with the hit. Oh, that's going to hit the ceiling and come back down, which is legal. The basic to Lehman. Lehman to Kondrich. Nicely hit by Nolan Kondrich for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. 23-9 is the score. Panthers need 2 points to get this win here. Joey DiGiorno with the ace. Little miscommunication by Moon there. Nice serve either way. 24-9 the score. Panthers can win this set right here. DiGiorno with the serve. That's going to be out. 24-10. Moon ball with the serve. All the Panthers need is 1 more point. So Moon needs to score 15 consecutive points to win this game. Actually, then it would go to round 2, so 16. I said round 2 earlier. I meant win by 2. Nick Kondo, blocked. Lehman, Kondrich, still in play. Kept in by number 9, Ben Fuller. To Bryce Cook, to Joey DiGiorno, to Kondrich, who's blocked, to Lehman, and that's going to go out of bounds. Nicely played on both sides. 24-11 the score now. Moonball with the serve. All right, number 14, Mike Techman with the serve. And that's going to go out of bounds. That's a Panthers victory in set 1. 25-11 the final score. As of now, the teams are going to switch sides, and that is it for set 1. 1-0 Panthers in terms of games. 2 more for the win. Welcome back, folks. Upper St. Clair coming off the set 1 victory. Teams have switched sides for your, so you don't get confused. They are both wearing red jerseys, which is kind of confusing. You don't really see that a lot. Panthers are wearing their home jerseys, and I guess Moon jerseys are also red. Little technical malfunction with the scoreboard. Last game it was off the whole time, so they've just been using a handheld scoreboard over there by the box. Head coach of the Panthers, Josh Ficcarelli, working some final arrangements out. Nolan Kondrich is going to check out of the game. For clarification, senior Rob Mackey has switched his jersey color to a libero jersey, which is going to be neon yellow, so that is what he will be wearing for this set. It appears number 14 for Moon. Mike Techman will be serving to start it off. Both teams looks ready to go. Techman with the serve. Good serve to Tanner Olesen. Nice hit by Alex Arena. And, oh, that's going to get stuck up top in the net. Looks like we're not going to be seeing that ball for at least the rest of the game. Looks like the ref got a ball. Still trying to work out the scoreboard situation down there. And it will be, oh, okay, I guess that's a redo. Didn't know that. Okay, so it's going to be 0-0 again to start. Techman with the serve. Oh, wow, good play by Rob Mackey to get out of that ball's way. 1-0 Panthers, and the scoreboard is now working for your convenience. Bryce Cook with the serve. Good dig by Tanner Olesen. Nice block by Dan King. To Techman, who gets it over to Cook. Lehman with the set to Urena, who cannot get it over. And that will be Moon's ball and the point. 1-1 the score right now. Nice hit by Bryce Cook. And that will be the Panthers' point. And Jake Basic checking into the game. Now the rotation is good. Jake Basic will be serving. Basic over the net to number 23, Josh Nuttall with the hit. Nicely played by Moon, 2-all the score. 2 games ago when Upper St. Clair played Kennebec in Kennebec, their senior middle hitter, Mike Urena, from what I know, retore his ACL, so we are all wishing him the best over here in St. Clair and the rest of the Whitfield volleyball community. He's working the scoreboard for tonight's game. Number 23, Nuttall. And that's going to go out of bounds. A little too much power on that one. Rob Mackey, the senior, will be serving. And number 22, Max Dorr, cannot play that for Moon. 4-2 the score for the Panthers. Mackey, ooh, just over the neck. Nice serve, nice serve. Nicely played by Moon. To Cook, Lehman, to Kondo, and that's going to be out of bounds. 4-3 the score. Moon ball. Number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve, and he just gets it over to Basic, to Lehman, to Tanner Lawson. Almost came in contact with his fans there. It's all good. No one was hurt. Eric Lehman, Jr., with the serve. To number 14, Techman. And it looks like they hit the net, so it will be the Panthers' ball. Eric Lehman with the serve, 6-3 the score. Lehman over to Jockers. Number 7, Andy Blaha, cannot get the hit over. Moon bench appears to be getting a little frustrated. Eric Lehman again with the serve. Nicely done by Eric Lehman. Oh, what a play by number 14, Mike Techman. Those ones are always hard. You always think that the setter is going to be getting into their hitter, but sometimes they can just dump it off in the middle where no one is there. Number 7, Andy Blaha, the senior, with the serve. So Jake Basic, Joey DeJorno to Tanner Alaz, Tanner, over the net, and that's in, and Moon is not able to play it. Nicely done by the Panthers. The score 8-4. Joey DeJorno checks into the game. And he switched. He was wearing that neon green Libera jersey, but is now wearing the normal red Panthers jersey. DeJorno with the serve coming up right now. Into the net, couldn't get it over. 8-5 the score, Moon ball. Number 11, the senior Tim Jockers with the serve. That's going to be good to Rob Mackey, to Eric Lehman, to Bryce Cook with a nice hit. It's going to stay in bounds for the Panthers. Dan King checking in for Rob Mackey, both seniors. The junior middle, Nick Kondo with the serve right now. Nicely done. To number 10, Bob Vitale. Good hit by number 23, Josh Nuttall for the Moon Town area Tigers. 9-6 the score. Currently serving for Moon, number 14, Mike Techman. So Rob Mackey to Eric Lehman to Cook. Nicely done by the, and they're going to call that a double hit. That will be the Panthers' point. 10-6 Panthers. Bryce Cook with the serve. Cook with the serve. It's going to go out of bounds. Just a little too much power. Number 22, Max Dorr, will be serving for the Moon Tigers. Just gets it over, nicely done by Mackey, and that's going to go out of bounds. Moon point. 10-8 the score. Dorr with the serve. That one's going to go a little far. Lehman to Urena. That's tipped, and it lands. Nicely done by the Panthers. And serving now for Upper St. Clair. Looks like it's going to be Jake Basic, who is checking into the game for number 19, Alex Urena. Jake Basic with the serve. Nicely done. Good get by number 7, Andy Blaha. Cook to Lehman, back to Cook. Nicely done by Mackey. Back to Lehman to Tanner Alazin. Well played by Dorr. Number 14, Techman with the hit to Blaha. To Lehman. Cook with the hit, and it was tipped. It even went out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. Panthers point. Nicely played on both sides. 12-8 the current score. Jake Basic with the serve. Nicely done to Dorr. To Techman. Another to Tanner Lawson, and they're going to call that a double hit on the Panthers. Moon point, 12-9 the score. Serving now looks like it's going to be Josh Nuttall from the Moon area Tigers. And that's not going to stay in bounds. Serving now, senior defensive specialist Rob Mackey. Oh, just found the corner. Nice serve by Rob Mackey. Panthers point, 14-9. The junior Nolan Kondrich, who you might have just seen walking back into the gym area, has his shoulder iced up. He has shoulder tendonitis. It looks like it's not going to be that big of a problem, but just for safety precautions, the trainer does not want him to be playing for the rest of this game, it looks like. While we're here, I'd like to give a shout out to the players who haven't seen any action yet. For the Moon Tigers, Abdullah John. Number 2, Robbie Ladone. Number 3, Phil Abeg. Number 5, Wade Slide. Number 6, Noah Rhodes. Number 8, Matt Gregos. Number 12, Gabe Fuller. Number 17, and Skylar Wells. Number 26. And for your Panthers, you got the sophomore Kevin Steef, the other sophomore Matt White, the third sophomore Tay Mizuki. Mike Urena, as I said before, is injured, and Nolan Kondrich is subbed out of the game for shoulder problems. And the freshman, Nate Murphy, has not seen any time yet so far. Rob Mackey with the serve for the Panthers. Nicely done to Dorr, who cannot handle the serve. 16-9 Panthers. Mackey with the serve. Nice serve. Played well by Blaha. To Techman. Number 10. Bob Vitale with a nice hit. Just stayed in balance. Moon point. 16-10 the score. And now it will be Bob Vitale serving. The junior. Interesting serve to Bryce Cook. To Lehman. Across to Tanner Alazin, into the net. Oh, nicely done. Tanner again. Oh, blocked again. And Alazin cannot handle it. This is the first time that was a block, and in that case, it is playable right after it is blocked. Number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve again. Interesting serve he's got going on. Jake Basic to Eric Lehman. To Kondo. Nice save by Bryce Cook. To Rob Mackey to Jake Basic. Get by Jockers to Techman. Over. by Bob Vitale. Cook to Lehman to Cook, who cannot get it over the net. And it will be Vitale again, moving on a little 3-0 run here. And it's going to be good. Bryce Cook with the save to Lehman to Tanner Alazin, who hits it into the net. Moon ball 16-13 the score. Is still in favor of the Panthers. Number 10, Bob Vitale. He's almost serving his sidearm. To Cook, to Lehman, to Kondo, who is blocked. Cook, Kondo, Lehman. He cannot get it over. And now it's going to be number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve. 16-14 the current score. Vitale to Cook, Cook to Lehman, Lehman to Kondo. A nice tip. This has got to go. And they hit the ball 4 times. You can only get it over in 3. That is a penalty. Panthers point. 17-14 to score now. Eric Lehman, the junior setter, serving for the Panthers. Nice serve. Oh, never mind. That's going to go out of bounds a little bit. Lehman clearly frustrated. And number 7, Andy Blaha, now serving for the Moon Tigers. Nice serve to Mackey. Mackey to Lehman. Lehman to Cook. Nicely done by Bryce Cook. Looks like it hit Bob Vitale. He was not able to play that one at all. Joey DiGiorno checks into the game for Tanner Alazin. And Alex Urena checks into the game for Jake Basic. There are 3 Urena brothers, if you haven't noticed by now. Mike is injured. Alex is going to be number 19. Steven, his twin brother, is going to be number 20. It's Alex Urena. Number 13, Ethan Harrington with a nice hit. Lehman unable to play it. 18-16 the current score, with number 11, Tim Jockers, serving for Moon. Upper St. Clair is up 1-0 in game still. Jockers to Mackey, Mackey to Lehman, Lehman to Urena. Moon wanted a double hit there. The ref did not give it to him. Ooh, this is conflicting. Brady Warmbine says it's out. James Gore says it's in. It's Brady's call, who said it was out. It's not James's call to make. But the refs are going to give it to them anyway. Okay. Number 11, Jockers. Played nicely by the Panthers. Cook elevates up. Nicely done by Jockers. 14, Techman had to work to find that one. Mackey to Lehman. Back to Cook. Nicely done by Bryce Cook. Off the hands of, I believe it was Max Dorr, into the hands of the coach, who was obviously out of bounds. Nick Kondo, the junior, with the serve right now for the Panthers. Nice serve by Nick Kondo. Josh Nuttall with a nice little dink over the blockers up front. Serving now is going to be number 14, Mike Techman. To Mackey. Oh, Lehman with a nice little hit. That might have been a carry. It's all good. Rob Mackey to Urena. Hit by Nuttall. Oh, deflected. Hits Alex Urena right in the chest, but he is not able to do anything with that. Number 14, Mike Techman again with the serve. 19-19. Neither team using a timeout. Nice serve to Mackey. Lehman with a nice set to Cook. Oh, into the net. 20-19. Moon in the lead for the first time this game. Techman with the serve. Into the net, 20-all. Second set's a lot more exciting than the first one so far. Upper St. Clair won the first one pretty single-handedly. This one is very contested. Cook with the serve. Nice play by Jockers. And number 10, Bob Vitale with the get. Cook. Door wanted to slam that, but Mackey was able to save it. Bryce Cook with the tip. Oh, nicely done by Mike Techman to save that one. And that's going to be hit out of bounds by the Moon Tigers. Panthers point. Panthers up one again, 21-20 the current score. Bryce Cook, the senior hitter for the Panthers, serving right now. Nicely done by Bryce Cook to Jockers. Oh, nice play by Techman to Vitale. Cook, Lehman, Dan King with the hit. That's going to be out of bounds. 22-21 in favor of the Moon Tigers, I believe. No, my apologies. The score is 21-all. Panthers were up one. My apologies. 22. Max Dorr with the serve. That's not going to get over the net. 22-21 Panthers. Panthers need 3 points to win. Moon needs 4. If the game does get to 24-24, we'll win by 2. It will become a win by 2 game, in which the Panthers will have to, or the Moon Tigers will have to score 26 points in order to win, and so on and so forth. You just have to win by 2. Basic over the net to Dorr. Dorr to Techman. Techman to Nuttall, and that's going to be out of bounds. 23-21 Panthers. Jake Basic, the junior, with the serve. Both teams trying to keep their head in the game in a close game like this. Basic to Jockers. Jockers to Techman. Techman over to Blaha. Blaha, no, nice save by Rob Mackey to Lehman to Bryce Cook. Over to Techman. That's going to go to Vitale. Techman again. Oh, hits Bryce Cook square in the chest. Little exaggeration there by the senior Bryce Cook. But now it is 23-22. Panthers still in the lead. And Josh Nuttall, the senior middle hitter for Moon, is going to be serving. 1 point game. Nicely done. To Cook. Over to Lehman to Tanner Elizondo with a nice hit. Nuttall is able to play that, but it's going to go out of bounds. 24-22 Panthers. 1 more point for the win here in set 2. After that, assuming they win, only 1 more set they need to win for the win here tonight. Rob Mackey with a nice serve to Dorr. Over to Techman to Blaha. Blocked by Nick Kondo. Over to Jake Basic to Lehman. Oh, who hits it right into the net. Moon ball. If Moon gets it here, it's going to be win by 2. If the Panthers get it here, that is the set. A very important point right here. Number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve. Interesting serve to Mackey. Lehman to Tanner Elizondo, who gets it over. Played by Jockers, who cannot get it down. Very frustrated. Panthers get the win here in set 2, 25-23. They are up 2-0. And welcome back again. Panthers coming off of the win here in set 2, 2-0 in sets. If they win 1 more, that is going to be the game. Panthers have switched sides again with the Moon Tigers. So now closest to you on the left, it's going to be the Upper St. Clair Panthers. On the right, the Moon Area Tigers. Panthers feeling confident here in this one. They would really like to get a win here in section play, as they're fighting for a playoff spot as the season draws closer to an end. Panthers are going to be starting with the serve. Eric Lehman, the junior setter to be particular, will start. Eric Lehman with the serve. Ref making sure everything's ready. And Lehman is good to go. And Lehman cannot get the serve in to start the game. That's going to be a 1-0 start for the Moon Tigers. The scoreboard says it's 1-1, but that is not true. The Panthers have not scored just yet. Dorr with the serve to Basic, to Azuki to Kondo, and that's going to be out 2-0 in favor of Moon. Here we have Joey DeJorna with the serve. And that's also going to be out. Panthers struggling early. Head coach Josh Ficarelli getting frustrated a little bit at his team. 2-1. Oh, I guess the scoreboard workers made a mistake earlier. It's currently 2-1 in favor of Moon. Nice play by DiGiorno to Azuki to Kevin Steef, the sophomore. Nice play. Hey, number 22, Dorf hits it into the net. That's going to be the Panthers' point. Nick Kondo now serving for Upper St. Clair. 2-all to score. Nicely done by Nick Kondo, hitting it just to the point where the people in the front row could not go back and get it. People in the back row could not dive up and get it. It's risky, but it worked there. 3-2 in favor of the Panthers. Nick Kondo with the serve. And that's going to be hit too hard by number 7, Andy Blaha, for Moon. Nick Kondo with the serve again, 4-2 in favor of Upper St. Clair. Nice serve to Dorr, to Techman, over, hit by, who was that? Number 7, Andy Blaha, blocked by the Panthers, and that will not go over. All 3 sophomores on varsity are going to be in the front row right now for Upper St. Clair. On the far left, number 14, you have Matt White, Kevin Steef, number 10 at the top of the circle, and number 17, the setter, Tame Azuki, on the closest to us over here. White goes for the block. Azuki with the set over to Lehman, who gets it to Kevin Steef, and that's going to be out. Max Dorr grabs the ball, and he is going to give it to number 10, Bob Vitale, who will be serving for the Moon Tigers. Oh, that one will not go over. It looks like he hit one of his own players on the serve. Tame Azuki now serving for the Panthers, scores 6-3. Nicely done by Azuki. Good hit by number 7, Andy Blaha to Azuki to Matt White. Tipped by number 13, Ethan Harrington. Blaha to Jake Basic to Tame Azuki. And they're going to say I don't know what they called there. Oh, they must have called that a carry on Azuki. You cannot at any time have full possession of the ball in your hands, which is why you'll see people using their wrist to hit, just the fingertips of their hands, or just they might even punch the ball like Joey DiGiorno just did. And it's going to go out though. If at any point you have full contact of the ball, as like you're basically catching it, that is going to be called a carry, and it will be the other team's point. Nice serve to Basic to Azuki over to Kevin Steef. That's going to hit the ceiling and come back down. 22 Max Dorr with the get to Basic to Azuki to Eric Lehman with the hit. And it looks like Lehman hit the net anyway. That's going to be Moon ball. 6-6 the current score. Nice serve by number 7, Andy Blaha to Azuki to Matt White, and that looks like it's just going to be a little bit outside. Matt White wanted the ref to say that was tipped. She did not give it to him. Number 7, Andy Blaha with the serve. Nicely done to Jake Basic to Matt White to Eric Lehman, who gets it over to number 10, Bob Vitale. Hit by number 13, Ethan Harrington to Matt White. Moon getting the ball over to Max Dorr to Tame Azuki. Joey DiGiorno. Eric Lehman's got to get this over. Nicely done. Number 13, Ethan Harrington with a hit that the Panthers cannot get to. That's going to be 8-6 in favor of Moon. And if I'm correct, this is the most that Upper St. Clair has been down the entire day. Jake Basic trying to get to Tame Azuki cannot. They're going to say that the Moon Tigers touched the net on that one. That's going to be the Panthers' point. 7-8 still in favor of Moon. Panthers serve. No timeout called. Rob Mackey will be serving for Upper St. Clair. Mackey with the serve. Nicely done. Over to number 10, Bob Vitale. Nicely done by Jake Basic. To Tamizuki to Alex Arena. Nice save by number 11, Tim Jockers. Nicely done by both sides to Lehman. Oh, got by Jockers. To Matt White, to Azuki, to Matt White. He's blocked. He's getting it over to Alex Arena, to Jake Basic. Back to Arena. Blocked again. And again to Azuki, to White. And it looks like it was just the ball that made contact with the net on that one. Azuki to, oh, Eric Lehman cannot get it over. Fantastic rally on both sides, but Moon is going to pull away with that one. 9-7, the current score in favor of the Tigers. Number 11, Tim Jockers, is going to be serving. Jockers, the senior defensive specialist. Over to Alex Arena. It's Tamizuki to Matt White. Just is able to tip it over. Door to Basic to Azuki. He's going to get to Alex Arena. And that, Tejaduvru saying that one is in. So therefore, it will be the Panthers' point. Jake Basic, the junior defensive specialist, now serving for the Panthers. And that one barely went over the net. Nicely done by Jake Basic. Number 7, Andy Blaha cannot recover that one. And that will be the Panthers' point as they tie it up at 9 apiece. Jake Basic with the serve. To Jockers, sorry. Basic to Azuki, to Alex Arena. Blocked, saved by Arena. To Basic, Azuki's got to get it over, and he does. To Jockers, who's going to get it. Oh, nice hit by number 23, Josh Nuttall, unable to be played by senior Rob Mackey, who changed his jersey again and is now wearing the normal Panthers red color jerseys, while Jake Basic, the junior, is wearing that neon green Libero jersey. Panthers getting a clap going on the bench. Nice serve by number 14, Mike Techman, to Lehman, who gets it in. To Techman, to Mackey. Nice get by Azuki to Alex Arena. Good set by Jenkins. To Techman. Oh, sorry, no, that wasn't Techman. That was Bob Vitale. And either way, he cannot get it in. 10-all, the current score. Did Moon just call a timeout? No, they did not. So it will be the Panthers' point as they make a substitution as the freshman Nate Murphy checks into the game for the serve for the Panthers. Nate Murphy with the serve. Nicely done to Max Dorr. Over to number 10, Bob Vitale. Nice get by Nick Kondo as the Panthers retake the lead at 11-10. Freshman Nate Murphy still with the serve. Nicely done by Murphy, and with the ace. Moon was not expecting it in that exact spot. Bench likes that one. Nice serve by Murphy. Oh, that one's going to go out. Bench giving him a hard time for that one, jokingly. Max Dorr with the serve for the Moon Tigers. And that's got a lot of arc to Basic, to Azuki, to Kondo. And they're saying that Azuki must have touched the net while he was backing up to get that one. So that will be Moon ball, tied at 12. Dorr with the serve. Dorr to Basic. Basic to Azuki, who's going to get it over. I don't think he actually touched that. Oh, nice save by Mackey, but it's just... Nice save by Mackey. It did go under the net, however, so that will be Moon ball. Dorr to Urena, Urena to Azuki, Azuki back to Urena, into the net, 14-12 in favor of the Tigers. Panthers want to get it together here so they can get out of this one with a 3-0 sweep, their first sweep of the season, that would be. Basic to Azuki, Azuki to Kondo, Kondo, that's going to go out of bounds, 15-12 in favor of the Tigers. And it looks like head coach Josh Ficarelli is going to call his first timeout of the game as the Panthers fall by 3, their biggest margin of deficit the entire game so far in all 3 sets. Panthers still feeling confident, but Moon is gaining confidence as the game goes on. They're beginning to play better and better, especially after that first game, which was kind of rough. Both coaches trying to get their squads together. The main objective for both teams is going to be to limit the silly mistakes and let the other teams make the mistakes instead. You don't want to lose a game that you should have won based off of your own mistakes. Dan King, the senior, trying to get the Panthers fired up. Moon breaks their huddle as well, and we are back to volleyball. Max Dorr, the senior for Moon, with the serve. And that's going to go over to Basic. Basic to Azuki. Azuki to Kondo. Blocked by number 23, Josh Nuttall. 16-12 in favor of the Tigers. Dorr with the serve again. Nice serve to Basic. Basic, Azuki. Azuki to Alex Urena. Alex Urena gets it to number 14, Techman. Gets it to Jenkins. And number 23, Josh Nuttall with a nice placement on that hit. Ficarelli trying to keep his team in good spirits. Panthers down 5, 17-12 in favor of Moon. Dorr with the serve. To Nate Murphy, who cannot keep it in bounds. And actually hit it into the trash can. That's a first. 18-12 in favor of Moon. My bad. Dorr with the serve. Nice serve to Rob Mackey. He's going to get it to Azuki. Over to Alex Urena, who's going to, oh, that was deflected. Landed in bounds anyway. Nice hit by Alex Urena as Kevin Steef is going to check into the game for the senior Rob Mackey. And Joey DiGiorno is going to head in for Alex Urena. And it looks like Joey DiGiorno will get the serve. Panthers down 5, 13-18 to score right now here in the third set. Panthers up 2-0 in sets. DiGiorno with the serve. Over to Jockers. Nuttall blocked by Kondo. Moon cannot get it. Nice deflection by Nick Kondo. Panthers down 4, 18-14. Joey DiGiorno, the junior defensive specialist, with the serve. Nicely done. To over number 7, Andy Blaha. To 14, Techman. And it looks like Nuttall cannot get that one over. 15-18 to score. Panthers on a little run here themselves. DiGiorno with the serve. Nice over to number 23, Josh Nuttall, who just tips it over to DiGiorno to Kevin Steef with the hit. Number 11, Tim Jockers is there with the save. And it looks like he almost slipped there, number 10, Bob Vitale. To DiGiorno to Azuki to Kevin Steef with the hit. It's going to go to Jockers with a little bit of spin. 14 to Techman. Techman, nice save by Nate Murphy to tame Azuki. Over to Pike, Joey DiGiorno. Oh, nicely done by number 11, Jockers. To Azuki, Kevin Steef's got to get that over. What a great rally we have. 10 to Nate Murphy. Joey DiGiorno cannot get that. 19-15, Moon. Great rally by both teams just there. Number 23, Josh Nuttall with the serve. Panthers need 10 to win. Moon needs 6. The nice serve to Jake Basic. To tame Azuki, that's blocked to, oh, it cannot recover. 20-15, the current score. Moon in favor by 5. Nuttall will keep the serve. Nice hit to Jake Basic. Azuki's able to get there to Kevin Steef. To Nuttall. Over to Techman. Nicely done by Kevin Steef. and they're going to give that to the Panthers for Moon. Hit the ball 4 times. Nick Kondo with the serve. Panthers down 4, 16 to 20. Panthers need 9. Moon needs 5. Nick Kondo, the junior middle hitter, with the serve. Nicely on the door. Over to Techman. Nice save by Nick Kondo over to Joey DiGiorno. Nate Murphy needs to get this over, and he does. Andy Blaha with the hit. Nicely done by Nate Murphy to Tay Mizuki, who's going to want to get it to Joey DiGiorno into the net. 16 to 21 Moon. Looks like Skylar Wells on the bench is getting pretty fired up for Moon. Number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve. Joey DiGiorno to Tay Mizuki to Matt White, who tips it over. Nicely done by Matt White, but picked up by Moon. That's going to be a hit. And to Joey DiGiorno to Tay Mizuki. He's going to want to get to Kevin Steve. That's blocked, and that's going to be the Panthers' ball. 17 to 21, the current score. Tay Mizuki, the sophomore, going to be serving here for the Panthers. They're going to want to get on a run right now. Azuki with the serve. Nice serve by Azuki over the door to Techman, and that's going to be into the net. Panthers point, 18 to 21. Azuki with the serve. Nicely done for the Panthers just then. Let's see if they can get it again. Nice serve by Tay Mizuki over to Jockers. Oh, they tried to get the tip, but it did not work. Kevin Steep with the hit to Jockers over to Techman, who's going to get it to Blaha. Tay Mizuki to Jacob Basic, and Joey DiGiorno is going to want to get that one over to number 10, Vitale. Blocked. Matt White, that is legal. Tay Mizuki was going to want that one over. That is legal. Door to Basic. Tay Mizuki almost got that one to Lehman. That hit the ceiling and it's come back down. Door to Basic to Azuki to Matt White. Blocked. Tay Mizuki keeps it in play to Jake Basic to Kevin Steve. 14 Techman to Blaha. Blaha. That's going to be out. Panthers win a very long rally. Current score 19 to 21. Great play by both sides there. Azuki with the serve. Panthers on a little run, and Moon's going to use their first time out of the set. 21 to 19. Moon up 2. Panthers have brought it back. At one point they were down 6. Now they've cut it to 2 points. They are up 2-0 in sets, so if they can get the comeback here, that will be it for the game. If not, it will go to 4, and if they can't pull it out there, it will go to that 5th game that is to only 15 points. Tame Azuki going to get it out to the timeout. Panthers down 2, 21 to 19 the score here. Azuki with a nice serve over. That's going to go out 22 to 19 in favor of Moon. Number 7, Andy Blaha with the serve for the Tigers. 22 to 19 the score. Blaha is going to get it to Kevin Steve. Over to Lehman, who's going to have to dive for it. To Basic over the net. To Door. Oh, rough touch. And that's going to hit the ceiling and come down. And if somehow that went over, that would have been legal. But it did not. 20 to 22, I believe the score should be. I haven't changed the scoreboard yet. No, okay, there we go. 22 to 20 in favor of Moon. Moon needs 3, Panthers need 5. Senior defensive specialist Rob Mackey with the serve right now for the Panthers. And nice serve over to number 10, Bob Vitale. Panthers get that point, 22 to 21. Panthers only down 1. They're going to want to get this so Moon does not get the energy to finish. Mackey with the serve. Mackey to Jockers, and they cannot get it. That's 4 hits on them, 22 all. Panthers with an amazing comeback over here. Rob Mackey still with the serve. Game tied at 22. Moon's going to use their second timeout after the Panthers are able to get those 2 points they needed and tie the game up at 22. Both teams need 3 to win. If they both get 24, it will be that win by 2 that I was talking about at the end of the set game, at the second set game, and that would also be not concluded until the winner, it's decided by 2 points. So that could go on for a while. If USC is able to pull out these last 3 points, that will be the end of the entire game, with the Panthers sweeping the Moon Tigers 3 sets to none, which the Panthers have yet to do the entire season. And their wins came against Central Catholic at home here in 3 sets to 1, and away at Canumac that went to 5, and that one went to a win by 2 in the 5th game. Crazy to see. Great game by both sides. Panthers were in fact able to pull out the W, however. Timeout's going to be over. Rob Mackey with the serve for the Panthers, 22 all. Mackey gets the serve over to Vitali. It's going to go over to Azuki, to Lehman, to Urena, who plays it to Jenkins. That's going to be out of bounds. Panthers up again, 23-22. Rob Mackey still with the serve. Moon's going to want to get their heads in the games right now if they want to still have a chance. Mackey with the serve. Over to Jockers. And Moon gets the point, 23 all. In order to avoid a win by 2, Panthers are going to need to win this point and the next one. If Moon wants to win, they're going to have to win the next 2. If they win this and the Panthers win the next, then we will be going. Wow. Rough serve by number 11. Tim Jockers, the senior. 24-23. If the Panthers, with Jake Basic, the junior defensive specialist serving right now, win this, that will be the game. Basic. Over to Blaha. To Nuttall. Wow, nice hit by Nuttall. And that will be a... Sorry, the game is not over. The game is going to be a win by 2. If Moon wins this point, if whoever wins this point will not win the game, they need to win one more after that. Nice serve to Mackey over to Urena. Gets it down. Mackey to Azuki. Over to Lehman with a nice hit. Ooh, Dorr went for it, and that was not his ball to get. Blaha was waiting there right behind him. Rough play for the Tigers. 25-24 Panthers. If they get this point, that will be the game. Nate Murphy, the freshman, checking into the game for the serve right now. If he gets this over and win the point, the Panthers will win the entire game. Murphy does not get it over. 25 all. Team's looking to get to 27 points. Max Dorr with the serve. Got it over to Basic. Basic to Azuki. Azuki with the tip. Panthers are there for it. Basic to Kondo. Kondo cannot get the ball over. The Panthers need to win this point to keep it in order to still have a chance of sweeping. Okay, Josh Ficarelli, the head coach of the Panthers, has used a timeout. 26-25 in favor of Moon. If they win this point, if Moon wins this point, that will be the end of the set, and we will go to a 4th set. If the Panthers win this point and the next 2, then that will be the game as well. Crazy game right now. Dorr with the serve. Over to Basic. Basic to Azuki. Azuki to Urena, who gets it. That's blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds. The Panthers cannot pull out the sweep. It will be going to a 4th game as Moon wins the 3rd set, 27-25, and a win by 2 ending. All right, and welcome back to the 4th set here in the Moon Upper St. Clair varsity volleyball game. Panthers were up 2 sets to none. Moon was able to win that last game. And a very close one that went to a win by 2, 27-25 the final score. Panthers and Moon and the Tigers have switched sides again. Panthers now on the right, Moon on the left. Starting the 4th set shortly. If the Panthers are able to pull this one out, that will be the game. If Moon wins, it will go to 5, which will be only to 15. Moon will get the ball to start. Number 14, Mike Techman will start with the serve for Moon. Techman with a powerful serve that's going to go way out of bounds. 1-0 start for the Panthers early. Bryce Cook with the serve right now, the senior hitter. Cook with the serve over to Blaha. And Blaha cannot keep it in bounds. Dorr is not able to get it. Bryce Cook with the nice serve. 2-0 Panthers. Cook again with the serve. Nicely done. Over to Nuttall. Ooh! Hit the net and bounced just inside. Nicely done by Moon. Number 22, Max Dorr serving for Moon. Over to Joey DiGiorno to setter Eric Lehman. Back to Bryce Cook, who hits it into the net. Bounces out of bounds, and they are going to give it. Refs are going opposite ways, trying to figure out what happened. And it looks like that was not tipped. It just hit the net. That's going to be Moon ball. Score tied at 2. Dorr over to Steven Urena. To Eric Lehman, saved by Dorr. Over to Techman, over to Blaha. Cook to Lehman to Kondo. Dorr is able to get it over to Jockers, who picks it up. DiGiorno, Lehman, Alex Urena in, hit the net, still good. Over. Steven Urena to Bryce Cook into the net. Nicely played by both sides. 3-2 in favor of Moon for their first lead of the game. Set, sorry. Max Dorr with the serve still. 3-2 the score. Dorr to DiGiorno, to Lehman, to Steven Urena, Alex Urena, sorry, over to Techman. And Blaha hits it into the net. Panthers point tied at 3. Jake Basic, the junior defensive specialist for Upper St. Clair with the serve. Score tied 3-all. Nice serve by Basic. Over to Jockers, to Techman. And Nuttall is going to hit it out of bounds. Jake Basic will keep the serve, and the Panthers take the lead again, 4-3. Like I said earlier, this game is a normal game to 25. Nuttall with a powerful hit. Kondo cannot block it. 4-all Moon serve. And Nuttall will get the serve right now. The senior middle hitter. And that's going to have too much power on it, out of bounds. Bryce Cook, my apologies. Nick Kondo with the serve, junior middle hitter. Nice by Kondo, over to Dorr to Techman. Techman's going to get it to Bob Vitale. Bryce Cook with a hit, nicely done. And Vitale to Dorr. Dorr gets it over to Cook, to Lehman, over to Dan King, who gets it into the corner. And they need this, then they don't get it. 6-4, Panthers in the lead. Nick Kondo will keep the serve. Kondo hits the net, barely goes over. Over to Techman, who's going to get it to Bryce Cook. To Eric Lehman, sets for Steven Urena, who can't get it in. That's going to be 4 hits. Moon point 6-5 the score in favor of Upper St. Clair. Number 10, Bob Vitale with the serve. Junior outside hitter. And he can't get it over the net. Junior setter Eric Lehman with the serve for the Panthers. Nicely done to Vitali. Good hit by Steven Urena. That little tap is legal. Straight down is what you want. Makes it nearly impossible for Moon to be able to get that. 8-5, the current score in favor of the Panthers. Lehman over to Vitali. Saved by Basic to Lehman to Dan King, the senior. King again to Lehman over to Bryce Cook, who's going to set it to Steven Urena. And that looks like it went over the net. Unable to be played by Moon, 9-5 in favor of Upper St. Clair. And Moon's going to call their first time out of the set, being down 4, current score 9-5 in favor of the Panthers. Panthers are up 2-1. If they win this, it is game. If Moon is able to pull out the win, then it will go to a 5th set, which is only to 15 points. The senior Dan King breaking things up for Upper St. Clair. Moon breaks their huddle as well, and we'll be back to volleyball in a second. Eric Lehman still the server for Upper St. Clair. Lehman, that's going to go out of bounds. 9-6, current score, Moon ball. Number 7, Andy Blaha with the serve that's going to go into the net. 10-6 in favor of Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair is going to make some rotations. Rob Mackey, Joey DiGiorno, and Steven Urena are going to come out. Alex Urena and Rob Mackey are going to check into the game. Mackey, the senior, with the serve just over the net. Bryce Cook with the hit off of the deflection. Nicely done by the senior outside hitter, Bryce Cook. Way to elevate right there. Rob Mackey will continue to serve. 11-6 Upper St. Clair. And that's going to be a double hit on Bob Vitali. Panthers point, current score 12-6. Mackey will keep the serve for the Panthers. Mackey to Jockers originally. Lehman keeps it in play to Cook. Nicely done by the Panthers. Joey DiGiorno with it. Vitali back to Jockers. Jockers to Cook. Cook, Lehman, Lehman, King. Dan King with a nice hit. 13-6, Upper St. Clair. Oh, Rob Mackey cannot get that one over the net. Hits the net, but bounces down on the Panthers' side. 23, Josh Nuttall is going to check back into the game for Moon. 13-7, the current score. Number 11, Tim Jockers, the senior, with the serve right now. That's the defensive specialist. Jockers to DiGiorno. DiGiorno to Lehman. Lehman over to Alex Urena with a tip. Nicely done. Well played. They were going to call that a carry on Bob Vitali, who made a great effort there but was unable to get that up legally. Joey DiGiorno with the serve still for Upper St. Clair. 14-7, the current score. Nicely done over to Blaha. Oh, Techman tries to get it over but cannot. DiGiorno will keep the serve. Current score 15-7 in favor of Upper St. Clair. DiGiorno with the serve. Ooh, stayed in bounds. Blaha thought that was going out. Nicely done by Joey DiGiorno. Current score 16-7. Upper St. Clair in the lead. DiGiorno over to Vitali. Nice hit from Josh Nuttall. Moon will get the ball back down 16-8. And it looks like the ball has disappeared from the court. Second ball today, the first one's still up in the net. And Upper St. Clair's trainer looks like he's going to go try to find another one. Looks like the ref got one that will work. Number 14, Techman with the serve. New ball here in play. 16-8. Techman to Urena. Urena, Lehman to Kondo. Kondo with the tip. Over the door. Cook. Nice hit by Bryce Cook. Mike Techman had nothing he could do about that one. 17-8 Upper St. Clair. Upper St. Clair needs 8 to win. Moon needs 17. Senior outside hitter Bryce Cook with the serve. Nicely done. Over to Blaha to Techman. Techman to Vitale. Nice save by Bryce Cook over to Lehman. And Rob Mackey is unable to get it over. Hits it straight into the net. 17-9 the current score. Moon will get the ball back. Max Dorr serving now for the Moon area Tigers. Dorr short. Mackey's able to get it. A lot of short shots, and it looks like they're going to give it to them. They're going to call Eric Lehman on a carry. 17-10 in favor of the Panthers. Dorr with the serve. To DiGiorno. Lehman. Back to Cook, who cannot get it over. Tried to avoid contact with the net. Wasn't able to get a good shot off. 17-11. Dorr will keep the serve for Moon. Mackey to Lehman. Lehman to Urena. Nice save by Jockers. That's going out though. 18-11 Upper St. Clair lead. St. Clair's gonna make some subs. Alex and Steven Urena switching in. Alex going out, Steven's going in. Basic going in for Rob Mackey. Jake Basic with the serve right now. Nice serve to Jockers. Jockers to Techman. Techman over to Vitale. Nice get by Basic to Lehman. Kondo with the dink. Techman gets it over. Cook back to Lehman. Lehman gonna set it to Cook, who finds the back corner. 19-11 Upper St. Clair. 6 points for the victory. Jake Basic will keep the serve. Nicely done over to Jockers. Jockers to Techman. Techman. Okay, to Joey DiGiorno. Lehman. Steven Urena with the hit. Ooh, a little miscommunication there by Moon. It looks like Jockers and Blaha couldn't decide whose ball that was. Moon's going to use their timeout. 20-11 the current score. Panthers need 5. Moon's going to look for that 14. They're going to need to come back if they want to force that 5th set. Moon breaks their huddle. Panthers break theirs. 20-11 the current score. Let's see if the Panthers can wrap it up here, or if Moon can find a comeback within them. Jake Basic with the serve. Over to Jockers. Nice hit, but ooh. Controversial call by Brady Warnbein. Looked out from up here. He's calling it in. Nice hit by Steven Urena anyway. Jake Basic with the serve. 21-11 the current score. Basic to Jockers. Jockers going to get it to Techman. He's going to try to find Nuttall, who does. Good get by Basic. Gets it back to Kondo, and that's going to be out. 21-12, current score. Nuttall is serving. Nuttall, hits the net, but goes over Bryce Cook to Eric Lehman to Kondo, who hits Door right in the shoulders, unable to play. 22-12, the current score. Panthers looking for 3. Junior middle hitter Nick Kondo with the serve. Jake Basic to Eric Lehman to Urena. Nice hit, but Jockers is able to return it. Vitali's going to get there. Lehman back to Cook. Cook gets up to Techman. Jockers calls it his. Hit the net. Okay, now I understand. You can hit the net. If it hits the net up top, it cannot come down on the opponent's side. Then it will be considered out of bounds. But if it hits the net and comes back down on your own side, you are able to play that ball. Techman to Blaha. Nice hit by Blaha. Got Dan King a little startled. Serving now, Bob Vitale. Maybe not. Yes, Bob Vitale with the serve. 23-13, the current score here in Upper St. Clair. Panthers on top. Vitale, the sidearm serve, goes over to Bryce Cook. Basic to Steven Urena. Over to Vitale. Techman tries to get it down, but can't. 24-13, the current score. Panthers need one more. Eric Lehman, the junior setter, with it for the win. Nice to Vitale. Vitale, Techman. Techman to Blaha. Blaha. Nice save by Joey DiGiorno to Eric Lehman. Hit by Steven Urena. Blocked. Steven Urena again. And that's going to be out of bounds. And that's the game here at Upper St. Clair High School. Panthers winning that set 25-13, winning the whole thing 3-1. My name is Drew Hobart. Our cameraman was Sierra Iris. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a good night.